New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
The WIZRD Future's new album is available on Apple Music. Go get that. He had a dope documentary, man. I was a part of. We had a great conversation, and I was pleasantly surprised at the documentary. It's also available on Apple Music with Andre 3000 talking about Future and his music and his impact and how Andre and his 3000 and his son, they really bonded, because that, Future's kind of his son's generation. It's still Atlanta.
Yeah.
And they really bonded over the music and, it was just dope. And also to see him with his kids, because you hear so much negativity about Future. And he doesn't really defend himself. Like, he never says anything. So to actually see him with his son that he has with Ciara, plus his other kids, and his mom, it was a good little insight to somebody that we only get kind of one view of because the music is only about one thing.
Right.
We don't really get to see
And we don't
the
really
other
know
side.
what that thing is.
Sometimes we know. I definitely know it's drugs. There's definitely
Sometimes.
drugs. There's definitely selling drugs. There's definitely strip clubs. There's definitely drinking and cars.
See, you're naming multiple things.
But it's still only from one side. That's
Got
like
it.
the lifestyle street side. That's not the real home life.
He has a new single, though, totally different topic. You heard about it?
How's it go?
Many French fries.
No, bro.
Yeah, about his love of French fries.
It's not.
Okay.
You love that drop, man.
He loves it.
The idea that someone would say many French fries as if you're
You
showing
say
off.
this every day.
How could you show off to people? And then he actually tweeted in parentheses, I paid. Like, yo, imagine if you were arguing with your friends. You're like, yo, man, you never spend money on anything. It's like, what? What about the other day? I copped many French fries. That's
Many French fries.
It's so
Well,
ridiculous.
you're perplexed because how do you even fix your lips to say many French fries as if there's ever a scenario where there was a singular French fry?
no one's
that
ever
you bought?
ordered one fry. Like, even if you go get a small, one of those little sad little white bag fries from McDonald's, the sad smalls little kids get, even that comes with what? 35, 40. I could go as far as saying it's still.
Many French fries.
So when you supersize it, you talk about many French fries.
Many French fries.
He just loves it. Let's go flashing lights, Lawrence Staff.
Lawrence Styles got the 411 on the flash lights.
Well, speaking of Future, he went on his Beats One radio show for a real candid interview where, of course, he talked about, WIZRD and the reasons for making the album. But then he also went and got personal and talked about his family, specifically Ciara and her husband, Russell Wilson. And he claimed that Ciara, he basically said, he claimed that Ciara introduced his kid to Russell before. Oh, we have audio.
How you feel about nigga Russell Wilson, though? Real shit. Like, don't think about it. Just say it.
He do exactly what she tell him to do.
I said, how do you feel about nigga, period?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't have no feelings for. I feel like goddamn, it ain't no feelings.
Do
for
you
him.
feel like nigga go too far, though?
I feel like he getting caught up.
I'm talking about with your son. Do you feel like go too far?
He not being a man in that position. Like he not being a man at that point. Like you not being a man. You not telling her, man, bro, chill out with that on the internet. Don't even talk to him. I'm your husband. You better not even bring Future name up. If that was me, she couldn't even bring his name up. She know that. She couldn't even bring her ex's name up. And I don't care what they gave you. What you don't bring their name up in interviews. Don't even do nothing around them. No, don't say nothing.
That was one of the most profoundly stupid things I've ever heard.
I don't think it's his position to tell her what to do.
Well, I think he's saying if I was in that position, so he's viewing Russell Wilson as not a man because she's telling him what to do. He's putting himself into it.
You're wasting words. You should save these words. You got these. Come on, man. You
I'm just telling you what I heard.
No, but I'm saying you have time you have to spend with your daughter this weekend. You have brain cells you need. There's no even use interpreting that. That was so stupid.
Tell me why.
Why it's worth it to. First of all, I mean, I know Apple's your spot. That doesn't even belong on an Apple radio show.
Well, it's his own show.
Right. They should be like, keep it to music, not gossiping about your ex personally. But he's not a man because he allows her to speak publicly on her ex. What's he supposed to do? Demand that you not comment? It's not like she's out there like, I miss my ex. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. What's Russell Wilson supposed to do? And also, normally men get mad when the men overstep their boundaries and try to do the new husband
So
does
is it
too
stupid
much.
or you disagree?
I don't even think. I just think talking about it's a poor idea. Leave that. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
This is actually super cool. Taraji P. Henson is getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Very dope.
Well
Isn't that
deserved.
tight?
Well deserved.
Congratulations to her.
And she continues. She got a new movie out this weekend.
She's
right?
nonstop.
Yeah, man.
Also, tonight at 10 p.m., NBC has committed to air a special episode of Dateline in which they'll reveal previously unheard details on this R. Kelly situation. So more stuff is coming up. Yeah.
Yo, I heard they're starting an R. Kelly channel. It's going to be just 24-hour documentary on R. Kelly. Never ends, beginning to end. From now to the end of time.
At this point, and this is what's even crazier. So, I'm hearing conversations from people now who never knew R. Kelly's music. So, first of all, wrap your brain around that.
I mean, who are these people?
There are human beings walking Earth who are like, what's the big deal about R. Kelly?
Who's that?
Right? So they're just now going to experience his music. So in the streaming services, people are still going to listen to the lyrics to figure out how this ties together.
Right.
So there's a whole other
It's like kids who
population discovering this.
Wow. Oh, that is interesting.